teenager given written warning by her boss for having acne. A schoolgirl has been left devastated after she says she was given a written warning by her boss for having acne. Emily McNamara, a pot washer, thought her new employer was winding her up when she received a warning for unacceptable marks on her neck, and realized it was in reference to her pimples. The 15-year-old, who has been bullied over her acne at school, was heartbroken when she realized the message from Imposta Coffee Cafe owner Alicia Scott was genuine. It warned her that next time she had marks on her she would be sacked on the spot. The message, sent via Facebook, also claimed she was hungover, despite the teen having spent the entire previous evening with her teetotal granny and even being driven to work by her. It read, "I am writing to inform you that I was very concerned in your appearance and performance in work last week. Coming into work with marks on your neck and under the influence of alcohol is unacceptable and will not be tolerated. I expect from now on that when you come into work you should be clean and presentable at all times. This is a place of business, sick. Also you need to concentrate more as I noticed you had made a lot, sick, of mistakes which ended in produce being overcooked and wasted. This cannot, sick, happen as it will end in a waste of stock and loss of profit, sick. You need to be more responsible and use initiative, especially in busy times as the shop gets very busy, very quickly. This is a warning, but as of the next time you will be sent home and terminated on the spot." Dr. Titria's wife and daughter were raped at gunpoint by gang of 20 girls, sexually assaulted by stranger on London bus on her way home from school. Australian soldiers fly Nazi swastika flag over their military vehicle in Afghanistan. Emily had only worked 10 hours in her job as a pot washer at the Accrington, Lancashire, cafe when she received the warning on Wednesday, 4 days after her last shift. Emily responded, "I wasn't under any influence of any alcohol. And I am concerned as to why you are assuming that I was. I was with my granny Friday night and Saturday morning. And the mark on my neck you're referring to I'm assuming is either acne or dry skin, which I take daily medication for. Considering I was not confronted about this mark at the time, I am unable to clarify exactly what it was. I am clean and presentable at all times. I understand your concerns, but I would appreciate it if you had addressed them to my face rather than sending a Facebook message almost a week later. You state that you're running a business, but this message hardly seems businesslike. I'm sorry if I made mistakes, but considering it was only my second week and I'm still learning, I don't see this as a major concern. I have been trying to use initiative and be responsible, but I've had minimal training and have done my best. Issuing warnings over Facebook I'm not comfortable with, and to be honest I'm not comfortable with your message at all. I won't be returning on Saturday or any Saturday thereafter, sick. Thank you for the opportunity and I hope you find a suitable candidate soon." Her mum, Tracy Yates, 33, was disgusted when Emily showed her the message, and says it has affected her daughter's confidence. Emily was so upset that she resigned from the job, apologizing for mistakes which included burning a tea cake, before explaining that she has acne and had not touched alcohol. Tracy, from Accrington, said, "I am gutted for her. When Emily got the message, she said this has to be a wind-up. It was that shocking and the accusations were that ridiculous it didn't seem real. She's a hard worker. She's top of her class. She can't step a foot wrong. Emily has acne which goes from her face to her neck to her back. She's been picked on before by children at school, but this is an adult employer. I am gutted for her. Now Emily is questioning whether she's leaving the house looking presentable, but I know for a fact that she is. It's affected her confidence. Emily takes a lot of pride in how she looks. It's taken her a long time to get her confidence back. She goes to great lengths to make sure that she looks good. It was devastating for her. This is accusing me of handing my 15-year-old daughter into work under the influence of alcohol. Anybody would think that that would not be acceptable. I know the owners, and if they thought my daughter turned up under the influence of alcohol while at her work, why say it later and why not contact me?" Tracy adds that her daughter has now been put off from looking for other jobs. Though she really needs the money, She's worried about what future employers would think of her. Tracy said, acne has completely affected her life. She was picked on from day one in school. This isn't children at school, it's an employer. She didn't even have the decency to sit down and speak to her face to face, or speak to me. Killer told boss he couldn't come into work because he murdered someone. Woman cruelly mocked for tiny engagement ring after sharing happy news online. Woman chained naked to bed for 20 years because she got a boyfriend. She's gone for Facebook. When contacted for comment, Alicia said, "I have no response to anything other than I am in the right to issue a warning to a member of staff if there is concerns raised."